You know what time it is. It's time to slay the Spire. Ooh. What is this? First boss? First boss. Kunai. What does their deck look like? It's been a while. It's been a couple of days. We were doing some Resident Evil 4. We did some, Oh shit, are we on Ascension 9 now? Huh. We did some, Wizard of Legend, and now we're here. Okay, I got Electrodynamics for Act 2. Upgraded Sunder. Upgraded Zap. Upgraded Ball Lightning. Oh, yeah, I got a random... Right, whetstone. Gold-plated stuff. Only one source of Frost. This deck doesn't feel like it's gonna run into Velvet Choker, like, at all. So... that's what I'm gonna take. Whew, we up against Automaton. We need defenses. We got Leap, Charge Battery. We need a Glacier. Bad. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get our teeth kicked in if we take more than like one elite right now. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's 2 fires and a bailout opportunity after that third one. No bailout opportunity there though. So I think I'm actually gonna go like straight up the middle, which sucks because 1, there's no shop, and 2, there's no question mark. But it's like if I go here, I can't bail out. Double fire, triple fire, or 1, 2. No, that sucks. Let's see what happens after we beat these next 2 fights. Let's see how we feel. Oh, I forgot to close a couple of things. Pardon me. Uno momento. I always close Discord and Skype before I stream just because it frees up some random access memoirs. Okay. Obviously Zap. We gotta be mindful of this. I mean, the Kunai is like, whatever. Huh. Sure. Well, this is certainly annoying. 16 damage. Hold up. No, he's only vulnerable for this turn. However, the Sunder could get him pretty close to dead. Pretty close. Do I want to take 21 damage, though? I'd say the answer is no. Let's reprogram. Give me that leap. Cool. I don't think I can afford... Well, wait. No. If I Electrodynamics, it only rotates 1 Lightning Orb, so I can't really do that. So instead... And it's mostly enough. I didn't get any damage done, though. Why do I have a turbo? Oh, it's from Hello World. I was like, what? Why is there a turbo in this deck? Seems bad, man. Punch him, I guess. Okay. We don't have any healing in the deck yet, which is a slight problem for sure. Potato the potato. Again. 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, yeah, you know what? It's Electrodynamics. Oh, right. Plus the rotation that'll give us enough right there. Okay. That works. Sunder's not yet lethal. If only I had the beam cell. Do I want dual cast next turn? Probably not. Lack of defenses. Okay, so that'll rotate the thing at least. And I guess I'll just try to hit him as hard as possible. Got some extra defense out of that. This is gonna hurt. Okay. Not terrible. And now we should be able to just actually kill him. Cool. I'm gonna see quite a few fires, most likely. What really needs upgrading here? Leap. Maybe charge battery. maybe cool-headed. Not a lot. So upgrading the recursion would probably be pretty good. Although we have to be careful of the choker. Yeah, no, I think we have to go to the shop just to see what we got. But like I said, let's see how we deal with this man first. Ugh, excuse me. So none of that. Although I do have another ball lightning. You know what? Actually, I will keep that one. Just like get rid of both of those. I definitely want to, yeah, make a frost orb because he's gonna make us frail, which is gonna suck. And then I guess I just end there since I don't actually need any of this block. So we're getting double block from this, which is kind of handy. So right now that plus charge battery is all the block we need. I could have recursion. Maybe I should have recursion, so I had it at the back and had the front one. Shit, you know what? I probably should have, because then I would have got 9 damage out of this. That would have been 30. Yeah, that's not nearly enough. Well, I don't have... Oh, I got 5 energy. Why do I have 5 energy? No. Oh, charge battery. Right. Gives me some block. Not a lot of block, but... Okay, good news is he's pretty close to dead. Bad news is we're also, like, not super far from dead. Alright, he's literally actually dead now. Capacitor could actually be pretty good here. I don't see any way. I don't see any way. So we take the... Yeah. Go for the fire. Okay, Malleable Man. He's not doing anything, so I'm just gonna hit him with one of those for half his health and Capacitor right at the start. Oh, maybe I should have elbowed him once. He's already down to 30. Can I kill him? Hold up. That's 6 plus 11 is 17. Plus another 6 is 23. Plus 4. Ugh. I can't. And he's dealing 24 damage, which is most of my health, unfortunately. But... well, I could probably kill him this turn. Probably. More like, maybe. Hold up, reprogram. Give me... yeah, give me this... no. Give me the strike plus. And just punch him. Punch him again. And dual cast. And he's dead. That sucked. How many powers do we have? 2. It is upgraded, and it is innate. Yeah, I think maybe defending is not the greatest idea here, and we need to go hard offense. Ooh, this is a perfect setup. Yeah, give me those two. Then I dual cast because it'll hit everybody. The vulnerability is kind of a waste, but whatever. They're already under half health. Like, they're each taking 9 damage. Oh, that channels me a lightning, actually. Yeah. I think they might be dead. I think they might actually just already be dead. Yep. Okay, that was a pretty good fight. Fuck it, just channel a bajillion lightning. Ooh. Wait. We have a bag of marbles. I'm gonna put Sunder in opening hand. I cannot afford to smith. I need to nap. I want more relics. Okay. I think I gotta go for that elite fight. 41 health. Nope. Give me the gold. Right, we still haven't seen a shop. Ugh. Okay. So we storm first. Zap. Cool-headed. Reprogram. Get rid of the defend. Keep the rest. Block, wait a minute. Yeah, fuck it. No. Drink the thing. Give me that ball lightning, because he is vulnerable as well, so we're gonna get more damage out of that ball lightning on this turn than any other, so may as well. Oh, maybe I should have put the ball lightning in front. Capacitor. Ooh, this is not hotness happening in front of me. Good news is he's almost dead. Okay, so that's gonna channel a bunch of baloney. Then I leap, then I defend, then I dual cast. Cool. And then he just, again, takes a shitload of damage. We certainly took a shit kicking, but static discharge is actually pretty decent against this guy, I guess. Am I dead? 28. Maybe not. Because if each of those stabs rotates a lightning, that actually might kill him. Okay. Then dual cast. Oh Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Nope. Well, that was over quickly. That's what happens. You can't go like hard offense because you got to do so much setup. I feel. Random rare relic, random boss relic, 100 guild. Let's see. 111, 2, 3. Okay, which 3 path is better? Oh, actually, I can just go up and then choose from there, so I don't need to worry about that. I do need to worry about the 2 paths, though. So this way gets me my 3 early fights, which I want. These ways do not, but this way also does not get me an early shop. So it'll take a little while for that 100 gold to pay off. Whereas, it's really hard to remove a card from the deck, because you start with free offense, strikes are less valuable. Because Gremlin Knob's a thing, strikes are more valuable, while defense are less valuable. So it's like, what do I remove? Give me the rare relic. Whoop! Okay, so bonfires just became better than elite fights. So if we can evade an elite fight for a bonfire, we're going to. So instead of doing double elite there, well, hold up, I can do bonfire, bonfire elite, or I could do bonfire, 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 bonfire. Yeah. Quad bonfire. Don't even need to fight elites. You just dig. The problem is then you're not resting and you're not upgrading. You're giving up opportunities. No, you know what? Let's go bonfire man and then see how it goes from there. Because I still want to go this way for the 3 free early fights. Free. Well, they're not free, but the 3 easiest fights in the game are the first 3 in the first act. The 3 easiest fights that you can fight. So, those are the fights I'm gonna fight. I should say fights during the first 3 floors. That probably should have been a strike there. I'm not sure this fight's gonna last long enough. It's certainly annoying that I took so much damage on Jawworm. Hey, J-Nerdling. So we want cards that are reasonable even without being upgraded, ideally, since we want to dig as much as possible. Okay, well, we obviously kill him. I gave up 7 max HP to get a random rare relic, and we got the fucking shovel. So, this is a run. This is a run. Like, that's one of the best you can get that early. I don't think I want any of those cards. That's not necessarily. We could keep digging up just garbage. Or, you know, you still have to make the choice of, like... Because every time you dig means you're not napping and you're not upgrading. So it's not like... It's not like elites aren't still worthwhile. Especially if you can fight elites and go to bonfires and you don't have to choose between the two. But yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Elite fire combos are... Yeah, obviously, yeah. He's hitting me. Look, I got this leap. Go to sleep with the leap. Is he dead? Yep. Goodbye. Goodbye, Birdman. I'm gonna take the Dooming Loom. Like I said, I'm trying not to take cards that I want to upgrade because the number of times I'm going to be upgrading is going to be probably less. Because it's like Sunder, I really want to upgrade. Hologram, you gotta upgrade that card. It is Canada Day. Hooray! Did you remember rent and the fact that it's more expensive? I guess I just triple block here. Sexy Trudeau memes. Beh. Hooray! I guess I'll keep punching the dude who's weak, because that's just how we roll. Although, actually, I kind of want to punch both of them. Realistically. Cool. Because if I can kill them both on the same turn, then I don't have to worry about the vulnerable baloney. Amplify is really hard to justify. If I had like the question card and the prayer wheel, I would probably take Amplify now because it's like we're gonna see powers. When you're looking at 8 cards per fight, it's like you're gonna see powers. But nope, I think I skip all this. I don't have any more I don't have like super great orb generation, so it's like I don't feel like Barrage would be really great. Slime Tony, or no, Slime, I don't remember what we named him. Slime something. Some word that name that starts with T and ends in Y. Timmy, Tony, Tammy.
I'm feeling fat.
Hey, Lion Hero. Thanks for the follow. I hope you're feeling fat and saxy. Saxy? Maybe saxy. What are your thoughts on the recent legalization of recreational marijuana? Did that happen? Hold up. He's hitting me unless I hit him hard enough. What does he have to be at? 34? So I need to do like 14 damage? Well, there's 3. There's 10. I think we got it. And then I zap him. Actually, I probably should have dual casted there, because then his 2 halves would have been smaller. Oh well. The Darkness Orb will probably manage it for us. Horrific screaming is there being... Oh. Wait, what? Wait. Are you trying to tell me that the... Wait. Was that an actual quote, or are you trying to tell me that the new episode is out? Because didn't they just do a preview? They're still not attacking me. Okay. Okay, I'm cool with that. You're dead. Oh, never mind. Right. Go with the least health. Which was not this guy. Rip. What do we get? Skill potion, boot sequence, boot sequence. It's basically... It's almost as good as an anchor. Like, it's one less card you have in your opening hand, so it's not quite as good. Give me a relic. Duvu doll. This early means I can make some different decisions. It's got a little more to go because of stuff about provincial governments and home growing. Like, is it becoming, like, legal, like, recreationally? Okay, pop all their shields at once, because I may as well. And now half of them are mostly dead. Like, you're dead. And now... Oh, I actually didn't need to do that. Now you're both dead. Hooray. No, give me another leap. Give me those defense. Ooh, it's the knob. The knob. This is a terrible opening hand. Throw the poison. Give me something. That's actually decent to have in this fight, but I wanted to pull like a thing I could use right now. Not, a bunch of block cards on turn 1 is not. It is not bueno. Alright, well, I guess I just like go ham on him with my elbow strikes. Pretty sure, yeah, unless minds are changed. See, this is the problem. This Gremlin Knob is so rough because your best offense that you start the game with is wrapped up in skills, and you're just like, fuck. That's why, like, Ball Lightning is as good as it is because it's really good against Gremlin Knob. RNG at its best, I'll block turn 1. Exactly. I can at least Doom and Gloom, and like Leap is pretty decent here because you get a lot of block for only 1 little Enrage. Well, it's not little, but I'll take it. So I have to end this fight within 3 turns for that Leap to have been worthwhile. Okay. I'm gonna play one of those and then double block here. I know I'm still taking some damage, but between the poison and the lightning, oh god, oh god. I did not expect such a big hit. I kind of gotta. I was really hoping I could rotate these orbs by now. Yeah! Whoo! Ha! Wow! Fucking kill him, please. Symbiotic Virus is not bad. I already have some AoE. I don't know that I want Sweeping Beam. I'm gonna skip it. See, it's like now it's like, fuck, I have to actually nap at a bonfire. Tiny Chest. I used to badmouth Tiny Chest, but it has served me well in ages past. And so, thank you, Tiny Chest. Do we go for it? Oh, we're up against Slime Tony. I don't know. Go for it. Fuck it. Lose more max HP. They're hitting me. They're hitting me in my face. Okay, and then they're still doing damage. I'll take a little bit more damage. Just, oh, right. We start with a dart. Ugh. Hope one of them hits the back guy. Rip. Rip. Shit, you know what I should have done? I should have zapped and then dual casted. Fuck. Am I gonna die? I'm probably gonna die. Of course it hits the guy in the back. Whatever. Punch this idiot. Leap over this idiot. Die. Do we take a third leap? I really need to not die. I'll let the lightning and dark do their business. I'm actually gonna dig here. Of course it's the boot. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. These guys are a real pain in the ass. I have... well, that's what I get for running all block. Or picking up a bunch of block cards. I was like, shit, I can't even hit dudes. Alright, well I'm gonna be weak in 5 ever, so... he's gonna get stronger. And... that's it. I'm taking damage. Thank you, Jane Nerdling. Who does that hit? That's decent. If I dual cast this dark or... No. That's dumb. Hold up, no, do it. And then those 2 die, and then I leap. Take 2 damage. Man, this is rough. Really, really rough. Oh, it didn't rotate the orb like I thought it would. Shit. Well, I didn't think about this at all. For some reason, I thought he was gonna die. I'm going too fast. I'm taking stupid damage. No digging. Got a nap. Oh, we are gonna die to Slime Tony. We've got so much fucking block. He's gonna get off his big attack and then put slimes in our deck. Drink the thorns. Unless I can get that dark off, which it's not happening. I don't have enough orb. Okay, throw this baloney at him. Leap. I have no other defensive cards, so I guess I'll do one of those. Keep the orbs rolling. Oh, the 6! Slime's my favorite. Delicious. So if I hit him with this, he'll actually split this turn. Which, I think I might actually want, since otherwise he's putting more slimes in my deck, which will just end up worse in the long run. Hitting me for 12. A bucko. Doom and Gloom. Okay, so they split at 31? Yeah. Dual cast kills him. Yeah. Yes! Oh shit, I'm frail? 3 health! Alright, we got this. We just gotta split him. I've noticed a problem with our plan to split him. I'm not sure if you can see what the problem is. I'll give you a clue. They're numbered 1 to 5. And I'm frail. Rip run. Rip run. It's like we got a great fucking relic. A bunch of relics that we can barely use, that are barely relevant in actual fights. You know, this is good in the long run. You know, that helps when you're weakened. Again, helps a bit in the over the course of the run. That's kind of relevant. And it's like, dude, all you need curses. So it's like, we've got nothing that's just like, this helps you in fights right now. And our card selection was not great. So it's just like, oh, I guess you just lose the run anyway. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. What do we got now? What do you got for me? Nope. 100 gold. Where are our elites? 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Fucking getting YouTube bullshit. 2, 2, 2. Or 3, or 3. We can bail out of that there. We can bail out of that there. So this way it's got a fire. It's got 2 fire. It's got 3 fires. Ooh. I want the 3 early fights though. 3 fires, and I haven't decided. So there's no chance at early fights here. So I can definitely get the shop and then a bunch of events. That way it's got 1 fire. Ugh. Yeah. Nope. I think we skip the shop. Do we just get rid of a defend and hope for better block cards early? Problem is we're probably not gonna see a benefit from that 100 gold for a while. It's like, no, I'd have to skip an elite to go to that shop. Although it's always so... it's harder with the defect to remove a card than with the other two. Because since the defect starts with a lightning orb, you know, this early on, you know, there's some monsters that buff themselves, but besides the Birdman, nothing like buffs themselves very fast, and they're generally weak. Like the Red Louse has like 16 health, so he's gonna buff maybe once in a fight. Like he's not gonna go out of control. You don't need to end the fights like right now. So for regular floor fights, in general, you're better off playing as defensive as possible and letting your lightning orbs, you know, do the work. Unless, you know, if you get a hand that's like 4 strikes and zap, then of course you punch him. You just like turtle up, take as little, just don't take damage. The problem is goddamn Gremlin Knob. If you play that way against Gremlin Knob, you'll get your ass slapped. And so you actually want the strikes against Gremlin Knob. So what you remove is basically entirely dependent on what cards you're gonna get. It's like, and I can't know that, which makes this tough. Oh god, I clicked it. Oh god, I can't go back. Well. Whereas like in general, I'd say removing a card is better, but with the defect, you don't know what you gotta do. I think we'll stay safe on the, because we're going through 3 fights, 3 regular fights first. and then at least 2 events, some of which may be fights, before fighting an elite, which only has a 33 chance of being Gremlin Knob in the first place, I think we're going to remove the strike and just hope we get something to replace it with in these upcoming fights. Hit one dude. Fuck, of course it split it. Well, the good news is one single strike will kill him. It's like, he's dead. I'll just wait. Again, just don't take any damage. There's no reason to take any damage here. Dual cast does nothing. Alright, well, that was 3 of my 4 defense, so I should have something to kill him with. It's like, God, these are good. Fine, I'll take the leap. But now we're like really heavy on defenses, which is actually pretty bad against this guy. I mean, the zap is pretty good here, because then I don't need to spend 2 mana to fully block all his damage. Like, I really needed a ball lightning. You know what I should have done? I should have stopped. Thanks, Lion Hero. And thought about what cards I'm more likely to get. And I'm probably more likely to get reasonable substitutes for defend than I am for strike. Bird noises. Gonna channel the lightning here. Okay, so I only need to deal 11 damage. Less than that now. Sick. Fuck. It's like, oh, this replaces a strike. Like, decently enough, but defragment's super powerful. Oh, I'm gonna lose because I'm making decisions that I know I probably shouldn't. I'm being greedy. So greedy. Is there even a point defragging here? Well, I've got the mana, so may as well get extra damage in. Yeah. Yeah, defrag is like top tier. It's really good. Aha, bitch! I have too many defensive cards. You can't defeat me. It's not that I'm going too fast, it's that I'm being greedy. There's a difference. I'm literally explaining... Ooh, there's a good substitute. Literally explaining out loud what I'm doing and why what I'm doing and how what I'm doing could backfire tremendously. Normality is actually not that bad this early. We have no zero cost cards, so I can't play more than 3 cards in a turn anyway. This might mean we have to take a trip to that shop, though. I'm gonna take it. Okay. Woohoo! Now we really want to go to that shop. No AoE. Sick. Okay. Shit. The downside to Gold Snap is it still only does 6 damage. If this were Rebound, I could kill this guy. But that's fine. We've got other idiots we can kill instead. I'm not going to use that weakness potion here. So we're going to take a bit of damage. Because we're in our first fight. Yeah, we're in our first fight past the first 3. So this is where they start getting harder. Hold up. I can kill another idiot. Oh, no, I can't. I'm weakened. Sick. Shoulda zapped. Shoulda zapped. I was planning on taking no damage this turn. Defrag's alright. Cold Snap, more defenses. Cool. We actually don't take damage for once. I don't know if it's only in Ascensions, but basically the first 3 floors... If a fight occurs within the first 3 floors of the first act, it pulls from a different pool of enemies than the rest of the first act. It pulls from a easier pool of encounters. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't do that for the other 2 acts. It's only the... So... And because you get cards, when you do fights, and because your deck... You know, strikes and defends are arguably the worst cards in the game. I also have curses, obviously, and statuses, like cards that you would actually play. Like getting 3 in a row at the start, basically getting free cards, you know, it's handy because you're not likely to take very much damage in these fights. Whereas like events are good in general. In general, an event is more highly valued than a fight. That comes with asterisks. Again, you have to weigh things against each other. Like if I had like say it was like last run where I had the option to lose 7 max HP and gain a random relic. If that relic I gained was old coin, suddenly now you're very incentivized to go to a shop because gold doesn't do anything unless you spend it. It is of no value unless you spend it. You know, your deck's no better because you're sitting on 442 gold. Like if we started with old coin, I probably would have gone straight to this shop. Like I would have sacrificed because I could get more value out of going to this shop than one more easy fight, sort of thing. So like you gotta be constantly thinking and, you know, reevaluating, you know, what stuff is good when, because it's very rare that any particular thing is always good all the time. You know, this game is very well made in that regard, in that you have to think almost always about what you're doing in order to actually do well. Okay, well, I'm just gonna rotate this. Yeah, I already have enough block. But like in general, like I said, events are higher valued than fights. Because true, there are some strictly bad events where only bad things can happen. Or you get like the wheel. I hate the wheel. Where it's just like, who knows? I've gotten full healed from the wheel when I was missing like 4 health. I'm just like, thanks, wheel. You know, or could put a curse in your deck or whatever. And it's like, curses are the worst if you're going for like a top build. I don't think event RNG is that rough. More often than not, an event is usually worth going to. They're generally better than a fight. But like, I've had situations, say you're either looking for specific cards to like fill out some sort of combo or build, or not just specific cards, but a general type of card. And say you also have prayer wheel and question card. I've been in this exact situation. Suddenly regular fights become way more valuable because you're seeing 8 cards a fight and getting to pick up to 2 of them instead of seeing 3 picking up to 1. So you get way more value. Like, you gotta think about, like, what good do I get out of this node or floor, whatever you want to call it, versus the risks. And part of that is like just having the game knowledge of like, what fights can I get into, what are the elites on this floor, what do the bosses do. Anyway, so where were we? So like, as soon as I grab defragment, and like everything you do changes the value of everything else. Like as soon as I grab defragment, it's like, I need more cards that generate orbs. Because defragment doesn't do anything unless you have orbs. So it's like, yeah, so Cold Snap was just like, boom. 1, I need something to replace a strike. 2, I want orbs. So that made it a higher value pick in that situation. Like right now we have no AoE and no card draw, so Sweeping Beam is actually decent. However, Reboot is unbelievably good. I think we take Reboot here. You only get to use it once, but 1, if you have a bad hand on a turn where you really don't want to, like, if either, say it's like, Slime Tony's, like, question mark turn, like his second turn, you want as many offensive cards on that turn as possible, or maybe powers, so you can, like, start building up, your combo if you're playing that sort of deck. Like, you can get all your powers out so you become, like, invincible. Like, if you're running, like, 4 defrags and 2 capacitors and, like, a rainbow, like, getting that all out on the second turn is good as well. So, like, having a card like Reboot can be really handy, because if you draw it in that turn, you get a second roll of the dice. You get a second chance to unfuck your hand. Or, if you're on 4 or 5 energy, and, you know, you're playing a hand, and say you've got, like, all the defense you need, and you have 3 energy left, and, like, you've got 3 defends or whatever, and a Reboot left in your hand, you're like, well, like, this energy's just going in the garbage if I don't play it, and these defense do nothing for me here. You can just reboot, and you'll probably be able to use at least some of that energy. Think I play too fast and getting stuck on low ascension levels? Yeah, it's... like, this game is hard. You have to really know what you're doing. And, like, they've designed the different characters to basically be the easy, medium, hard. Like, Ironclad's the easiest to do well with. Silent requires more, and Defect is rough, because Defect's biggest weakness is the early turns in the fights. The Defect has some of the most capability to become completely unstoppable, but it usually takes 3 or 4 turns of setup, and during those turns you can just get the shit kicked out of you, and you have no innate healing. You have to either find it in relics or cards. So like, if you spend the first 3 turns of every fight getting the shit kicked out of you, you just die eventually. So that's where, like, cards like Leap and, like, Glacier's probably my single favorite defensive card, for Defect. I don't count Hologram as a defensive card, even though, yes, it gives you 5 block, but the ability to grab any card out of your discard is insane. Like, I don't play it. If it gave me 0 block, I'd probably still run it. Because, yeah, that's really good. That's really good. Because it can get you exactly what you need. I mean, again, depending if your deck's not very big, and therefore your discard never stays very big. And Hologram is one of those ones that, like, really wants to be upgraded. Okay. So we're going into our first elite. An upgrade to Defragment works well on all the bosses, or all the elites. An upgrade to Zap is bad against Gremlin Knob, because Zap is a skill, and we probably don't want to play it, even if it's free. An upgrade to Leap's not bad, though not great, because 1 Leap already fully blocks 1 Sentry, because they attack for 9. So, like, what is this up to, like, 13? Whoops. 12. The only downside is, yeah, Normality actually gets in the way of Reboot. Because if we play 2 cards, and then we play Reboot, and we reboot into Normality, we can't play any more cards, because the 3rd card we played was Reboot. No, I think we take the nap here. Just because we're not quite at full health. I think this will help us against more potential fights than not. Man, I have to... I don't know if I can give up an elite and a bonfire for a shop, even with a bunch of money. It's like right here, this is a perfect example. I'm gonna play Reboot. Because everything else was trash. I could zap for more offense, but I actually like getting a Frost Orb or 2 up. Just because that's usually like 1 or 2 less mana you need to spend on defense in a turn. Which means you can be more offensive, which is good. Because your enemies can't kill you if they're dead. So that's always handy. And all 3 of the Act 1 elites basically have a ramping mechanic. Like, this one's the most subtle. They sort of ramp you down as opposed to ramping themselves up. Well, so does Lagavulin, I guess. Because, like, they don't lower your stats, but having, like, fewer cards to play each turn matters. It definitely matters in this game. Yeah, and dual cast honestly isn't great in this fight, at least not if you're using it on lightning orbs, just because you can't decide where it goes. Unless you have lock on, but it's not a card I've used much. Like, I'm just gonna triple defend, just because I take no damage, just try again next turn. But you see what I mean, it's just like, wow, this hand is real dick. And I take 6 damage because of it. Okay. So it definitely wants you to die. I can't actually kill you. So if I dual cast, hold up, 9, 14, 15, yeah, okay, never mind. That's enough. I'm not gonna dual cast the thing. I could to just rotate orbs, but again, I'd rather just keep 6 free block. The good news is we don't take any damage here. And the thing is with these guys is you kind of hit an equilibrium where like you're drawing as many dazes as they put in kind of thing. Like here they're putting 4 dazes in every other turn and 2 dazes every other turn, which means on average it's 3 dazes a turn. And what have we done for like the last 3 turns? Drawn 3 dazes. So we're basically already at equilibrium. Okay, so I could zap and just hope that he dies. But if it's a 1 in 3 chance and if he doesn't die I take 9 extra damage. Which as we discussed, because he has no built-in healing. It's like Ironclad has built-in healing and the amount of damage mitigation that you can get right from turn 1 on Silent is nuts. You have to set up stuff and then keep stuff. It's like some of it is orbs. It's like you gotta draw your orbs to get the stuff. You know, like he doesn't. He has almost neutralize and go for the eyes, and it doesn't start in his deck. Like he doesn't have malaise. He doesn't have like piercing. What is it? Piercing whale or anything like that. He doesn't do very well at weakening enemies. Like I said, there's go for the eyes and like not much else that I can think of. Oh, right. Whatever. There's only 2 of them left and he's got 6 health, so having 2 lightning and 1 frost is probably fine. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Didn't take any damage. And we're still dealing damage for free, so mildly annoying, but not really a problem. You're dead. You're dead. We got the ice cream. Ice cream is probably my favorite relic because it turns you into a fucking machine. Suddenly Turbo and Aggregate become incredibly good cards because we get to keep all that energy. Defect, you can get punished hard in early fights like you said, and then you got stuck putting too much block, then never drawing it when you need it. Yeah. I don't think I want any of these. Upgrade Defragment. Okay, so we're actually going to have to get rid of this normality now that we have Ice Cream. Because our chances of being able to play more than 3 cards in a turn suddenly just went up by a decent chunk. See? Boom! Boom! Normality is arguably the worst curse. Because it really hamstrings what you can do. So Birdface Turn is actually legitimately decent healing on Defect because of the amount of powers you can get. He's the only dude with a power that generates powers. Or like doubles powers. Like also, and you can tell like each of the 3 characters are sort of pseudo-themed around a specific card type. Like Ironclad is attacks. He has the 1 double attack card in Double Tap. Silent is skills. She has the 1 double skill card in what is it, Burst? I think it's Burst. And then Defect is the 1 double powers card in Amplify. And his powers are just, like, nuts. If Demon Form weren't so unbelievably good, I'd say he, like, hands down has the best powers in the game. But Ironclad has some nuts powers. So... what do we really want to upgrade? Again, upgrading Zap is like, ugh. And that's the card we probably want to upgrade most. Ooh. Do it. Keep doing it. One more time. Okay. So you can get money and a relic from this body. So if you get both of those things and you still have the option to keep searching, stop, because there's actually nothing else left for you. Oh, he's starting with the debuff. Wow, that's rough. That is rough. See, I didn't really need to use the reboot there, so I was just not gonna. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna use the weakness potion. I'm just gonna play all these. Take 1 damage, not bad. Yeah, defrag for sure. Ooh, free healing. Once again, I'm gonna play the defenses because we're getting 10 free damage. So even though he does keep scaling us down and down and down, these never scale down with his baloney, so... He's at 79. I don't think a dual cast is really great here. I think I just save the energy because I can, because Ice Cream. Ice Cream also works good if you have a lot of powers, because some of the powers are, like, expensive. So if I reboot away normality, I think I can get away with not worrying about it. I'm gonna zap for damage. Then I'm gonna reboot. Crap. Well. Just cheated myself at a, like, 6 block. Or 3 block. Doesn't matter, because boom, we get to keep the energy. I mean, it still matters, but it could have mattered more. Oh, that was actually more than I needed. Whatever, just hit him. Keep the frost for later turns. He's down to 26. This is honestly pretty decent. I'm actually glad that we got this here, because this is basically a replacement for this. And now it's like we're trading a shop for a fire, which, with a normality in our deck, and a bunch of gold, this is actually, yeah, this is a perfectly fine fight to get in. You know, dual cast is nothing here. I mean, it makes the normality sting less in some ways and more in others. If you really wanted to play all the cards in your hand, because say you've got 5 energy, and you're just like, oh, normality, then it's pretty bad. Is he dead? Thank God. Alright, that was Regal Pello, nice heals. Block Potion, a favorite. See, both of these are really great, upgraded. Because this one no longer exhausts when it's upgraded, and this one costs 0. Which also works well with our Ice Cream plan. I think I grab Hologram. Because, like, we definitely want Orbs for Defragment, which makes Recursion good. But Hologram grabs you whatever you want. It grabs you what you need. I can Hologram out a reboot, then, you know. Yeah. The only problem is Hologram really, really needs to be upgraded before it becomes really good. Okay, so first things first. Ooh, excuse me. Get that out of here. Gambling Chip's really nice. It makes sure you don't have... Or it helps make sure you don't have a really dick opening hand. If you have Gambling Chip and Bag of Preparation, you're pretty set for turn 1. Hey, Oshia Dragon, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, this is the first chance I've had. Letter Opener's decent. Let's see, what does our deck look like? What have we grabbed so far? We've grabbed a block card, a power, an offensive card, which replaced our other one, so that almost doesn't count. So we've definitely shored up our defenses, at least a bit. Okay, give me the chip. Give me Defragment. Can I say no to a 24 gold leap? The other thing is we want powers because of Birdface turn. So we have 2 cards that we want to upgrade now. Hologram and Defragment. So I should probably grab something that I don't want, that I can live without being upgraded, which is Leap and Ball Lightning. Beam Cell's really great, but you really want to upgrade that. Getting that extra turn of Vulnerable lets you get so much extra damage in. Managed to make it up island? Nice. Nice. Congratulations. What do we have to contend with? Random Elite. I don't believe this event changes what elite we can fight in the elite pool. So what was our last elite? It was the Sentry. So this is either Lagavulin or Gremlin Knob. Impress your new work, people? Nice, nice. Yeah, so that's either Lagavulin or Gremlin Knob. A Vulnerability Potion might not be bad. Because it's also... Oh, we're not against Slime Tony. Well, whatever. Hexaghost is fine, too. Good old Flame Mammoth. The problem is a lot of our damage is coming from orbs right now, and vulnerability and steroids don't do much with that. Ah. I shouldn't have bought either of those. Now that I think about it, I should have saved the money. But as soon as I bought the first one, I was like, no, I gotta keep a decent balance. Well, neither of them are attacking me, so do I try for a better offensive card? Nah. I mean, now that I can play all this stuff anyway. And then Zap will do more damage in the long run than a strike. Ugh. Blocks for 12? Hold up. I'll Ball Lightning this idiot. And then Dual Cast. Cool. Take no damage. Perfect. You're really both gonna do me dirty like that, huh? God, this Glacier's so good, man. I'm not sure I've ever made it past Act 2 without Glacier. You need Glacier, man. Maybe not, but I'm not sure I've ever succeeded without it. What do I do here? Okay, so I think what I do is I pray that one of these orbs kills him, and then I become vulnerable. He does 15 damage, which means I need to do that, and then just defragment. Free healing. Cool. So we blocked most of it. He's already dead. I have no extra powers, so I don't need to worry about that. So I guess I just punch him a bunch. Cool, cool, cool. Do we have more health? Yeah, I think we actually gained health because of Bird Face turn. Rebound can be really handy, especially if you have recursion. Rebounding a zero-cost recursion, or rebounding an upgraded hologram. Really rebounding a lot of things depending on the situation. An upgraded zap. I think I'm gonna skip these. Alright, big boy, what you got? Ooh. Okay, hold up. So I actually want to get 2 zaps up and running, because you want to try to pop. He'll stay asleep for 3 turns, and then after the 3rd turn, he just wakes up. So you want to try to make sure that you wake him up with as much damage as possible. Or if you do damage to his actual health, he wakes up as well. So I actually want Zap. Hold up. I'll discard everything. I want Zap and then, nothing else. And then on either turn 2 or 3, I'm going to want, like, Ball Lightning and Cold Snap and a Strike. Dual Cast's not bad either. Rip. Hold up. Crap. That was turn 1, right? This is turn 1? Yeah. Okay, so I pass there. Oh, and I get to Ice Cream. If I defragment, he doesn't wake up yet. I have 1 more turn. Give me something. It's gonna be the other defragment, obviously. Alright, well. This is what we do then. Bam! And now we got a bunch of energy. 98's not great, it's not bad. Ooh, double leap. Okay, and 18 free damage is also pretty decent. Maybe I should use the poison potion. What do I hologram out? Leap? Probably leap. Cold Snap. So it's 17 block. Yeah, you know what? Just he's already down to 27. We haven't taken any damage yet. We've in fact healed. And now I can just like start going completely ham on him. He's toast. Thanks for the horse noises. We can actually play this because we have Ice Cream. Wow, it actually doesn't upgrade for as much damage. And then the Plasma, even as we rotate the Plasma out, we get to keep the extra energy from it. So like if you dual cast a Plasma, we get 4 energy that we get to keep. Oh boy. It's like, it's hard to justify because I know Sunder does more damage when you upgrade it, and you get the energy back. It's like Plasma's a setup card. It sets you up to gain a bunch of energy, but I don't have the card draw. But if we get it, then I guess I'm incentivized to get a bunch of card draw? Like, our Frost Orbs are already decently strong with 2 defragments. Although Cool-Headed would be nice. Although Cool-Headed's common. You know, I'm just gonna take the Meteor Strike. And pray to Jesus. Okay, that gives me enough block. 9, yeah, that gives me enough block right there. And then I defragment, and then I do nothing else. Boom. Gonna be nuts if you live long enough to do it. Feel like it would be too slow. I mean, we've already gotten to like 5 instead of it in energy. Like I said, an energy relic will help. Even because when you have ice cream, suddenly Lantern and Happy Flower become way better. Because if you don't need the energy on the turn you get it, you just get to keep it. Like Happy Flower is like gain an extra energy every 3 turns and keep it. That's what, like, ice cream's my favorite relic. It's so good. I cannot defend all of this malarkey. Wait. Or can I? Almost. Well, let's just... yeah. I'm fine with taking, like, 1 damage here. We've already healed 4 in this fight, so we're doing decent. And he's already running away. The chicken shit. Oh, he's dead. Cool. I did say we're gonna want card draw. I had a burn. Go nuts. Go nuts for donuts. I think the first card we have to upgrade is Hologram. Yeah. Because Hologram can grab us Overclock, Hologram can grab us Meteor Strike, Hologram can grab us Reboot. Hologram, especially when you've got a bunch of extra energy, Hologram can solve problems. Gambling Chip, a Reboot. Okay, so we need to make sure we got big defense for next turn, which probably means I want to make some Frost Orbs this turn, which means I'm going to turf all of that. Defragment's decent. I'm going to Overclock. Going to Cold Snap. You know what? I'm actually going to Ball Lightning, too, instead of rebooting. Because the amount of extra offense we get out of that Ball Lightning is pretty decent. Right, and I was supposed to throw this. Hold up, how much block am I making? Not enough. Not enough at all. Okay. And then defrag here. Nice. 5 damage, and I healed 2 health off of playing the power. So really, it's like 3 damage. Not bad for his big turn. Yeah, no Meteor Strike, which is fine. You know, this whole turn sucks. I'm gonna reboot it. Wow, still get Meteor Strike. Overclock. And those burns are gonna be a pain in the ass. We need turbos. Turbos and aggregates. Then this deck will go really nuts. And then we just pray to RNGesus we're not fighting Slurms Mackenzie. As the final boss. Because Turbo is like gain 2 energy, but put a Void into the deck. But we get to keep that energy, and a Void says when you drop -1 energy. And it also chews up a card. But once you upgrade Turbo, it's 3 energy, and you just like go nuts. And then you can start hologramming out Turbos to finish the rest of your turn. And then you can like Turbo and Overclock, and it goes nuts. I've played this deck type before. As I've just said 3 times. It goes nuts. I'm actually not going to... I'm going to save that energy, because spending it on just the strike is, like, not really worth it. Same with spending it on just the zap. It's like, for the same amount of energy, I can also deal an extra 11 damage. And now that we have that option of saving the energy, it's, you know, it's a pretty good option. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop there. The only problem with Meteor is the fact that it does not synergize with Defragment at all. because plasma orbs gain nothing from focus. Dual cast is pretty decent here. I guess I leap and I just save the rest. I probably shouldn't have dual casted with him at that much health. This extra 6 damage per turn was probably going to do more damage in the long run. Well, he's not hitting me, so I'll just stop there. Okay, he's got his buff. Where the hell is that meteor? Ugh. Wow, really? Have I... Wait. Oh, right, it's... Oh, he has burns to our deck. I was like, why the hell do I have 4 burns? I haven't played Overclocked 4 times. Oh, actually, we're fine. Yeah. 1 damage. Yikes. Now we're in card debt because of all the burns. What can I hologram? I can hologram an Overclock. That seems like a bad plan. How much block do we need? He's hitting for 8? Okay, we're fine. He is about to go nuts. In like 2 turns, like next turn. I can't see his flames right now. So maybe making sure I have 2 frost orbs up. It's not a bad idea. I'll pay 1 energy to do 9 damage. Hold up, that's 4. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, right. We're more than good. I already had that block without those dudes. So the good news here is I actually get more block this turn because I'm pushing them out with Meteor Strike. And I guess also the fact that whammo. Not counting the burn, I had enough for all but 1. Yeah. Not bad at all. We started this fight at what, 61? 63? He's at 27 health. The burns are upgraded, which is a pain in the ass. Just gain more energy. Yeah, he'll be toast real soon. Like we're sitting on 10 energy right now. Can I just punch him to death? Yes, I can. Good. You have no idea what's going on. Gonna be nuts if you live long enough. Yeah, energy for days, exactly. Ooh. As good as Echo Form is, I think Machine Learning's better. We want the card draw. Ooh. See, with Runic Pyramid, you can do some nutty stuff with Ice Cream. The downside... Oh, yeah. You can... Getting Meteor to work is... Defect is the best energy generation of the 3 classes. Like, hands down. He's the only dude who can just, like, put a little sun above his head and be like, yeah, I just generate 4 energy a turn every turn now. No problem. You know, he's got Charge Battery, which gives you an extra energy next turn. It's basically 7 free block. It's nuts. If you get Mummified Hand with him, you're just going crazy. So the problem with Runic Pyramid, because like Runic Pyramid plus Ice Cream is nuts, because then you play exactly the cards you want, exactly when you want to, for exactly the energy you need. The problem is, if you're in fights where you're getting a lot of statuses, those just don't leave your hand. They just stay there forever. Unless you reboot, I guess. But it's like, I already have Overclock, which already makes it kind of dangerous to do that. Alright, have a good night, Lion Hero. Thanks for joining. Meta combinations, deck design, and general item knowledge. So, it's like 4/5 of the game, but... No, that's fair. Because there's a lot. This is a complex game that has taken me many hours to get this good at. In fact, you know what? Let's, I've played 180 hours of this game. And I've looked up guides and, like, how other people... Like, I got way better once I started looking up how the best players play. And, like, them explaining why they play the way they do. And why they think certain cards are good in certain situations. Or what relics are good. Or what ways you want to go on the map. go quickly at this point. That's fair. That's fair. I just like do it as I think it, as I say it, sort of thing. Okay, what Runic Pyramid does, you know, we draw 5 cards every turn. We play whatever we want. The rest get turfed at end of turn. Then we draw new cards. Runic Pyramid says no. You get to keep those cards on top of the new 5 cards you draw. So it can be really good. The downside is, you know, like this game, Hexaghost, he puts burns in our deck, which don't do anything. We can't play them. And at the end of the turn, they just deal 2 damage to us. If we have Runic Pyramid, cards like that don't leave our hand at end of turn. They just stay there. And we have a maximum hand size of 10 cards. So, yeah. So, you can actually... you can kill yourself with Runic Pyramid. If you get too many status cards. There are other ones like a wound. Like a wound is just a card that does nothing. It doesn't have any other negative effect other than it's not an actual card in your deck when it could have been. So, like, that's the downside to Runic Pyramid with... Like, if I didn't have... I'm good enough at the game that I know which fights can have status effects in them, and I know... So I'll know, like, okay, I'll need to, like, try to be a bit more offensive, try to kill that guy first, sort of thing. So if it was just that, I think I'd probably go for it, but because we have Overclock as well, like, that's our only... That's our main source of card draw. Machine learning is card draw, but... Like, we're going to play this multiple times in some fights, and every time it throws a burn in our deck, and as soon as we see those burns, they're not leaving our hand for the whole fight. Which means if we draw them really early, it's like you take 2 extra damage every turn, now you're taking 4 extra damage every turn, and also you have fewer cards to use. So I don't think I can take Runic Pyramid here. Empty Cage... Pandora's Box is just what it sounds like. Transform means they become random other cards. They cannot become strikes and defends. There's no way to acquire more strikes or defends. At least by the start of a match. Like, there are cards that'll like double a card in your hand. But I mean, there are no more ways to get them and like actually add them to your deck permanently in between fights. So, like, this is... it's Pandora's Box. It's like a complete crapshoot. On average, you'll probably get something, like, reasonable. You'll probably get something better than 3 strikes and 4 defends. I've taken Pandora's Box plenty of times, and it's almost always better than... Because strikes and defends are basically the worst cards in the game. Unless I'm DMing. Strikes and defense are basically the worst cards in the game, not counting curses and status cards and things like that. Like, even the most basic, like Cold Snap, does the same damage, and we get a Frost Orb, which gives us free block. It's like, for the same amount of energy as Strike. Well, this one's upgraded. I think normally it does, like... Yeah, it won't show me. Normally it does, like, 9 damage or 8 damage or something, but it's a pure damage upgrade to Strike. And same with all the defense cards. Same amount of energy, 4 more block. Like, these cards are actually trash. So, turning them to random non-trash cards is usually reasonable. Occasionally, there will be a card in there that, like, doesn't work with what you're doing, or is just generally hard to use. Empty Cage has no downside, basically. We would just, like, remove some defense or remove a strike and defend. And our deck would be slightly better for it. The downside to that, however, is... The smaller your deck is, the worse status cards are for you. Because then they're a larger and larger proportion of your deck. You know, if you're running like a slim, efficient deck that's like 11 cards, which I've done before, and then somebody puts like 4 burns in your deck, like every turn, or every other turn, you're seeing like 2 burns and 3 cards. Which is awful. Hey, I died. So it's just like... So I think I'm going to take the box. Holy fuck. And sometimes you get really good things like this. So Claw upgrades all other claws. Some of the scariest MTG decks I've played against were minimal. Nice, how was D&D? Getting 3 claws is nuts. Getting 1 claw is bad, but claw is a card that wants more claws, because every claw you play upgrades all your other claws for the rest of the fight. So as soon as I play this first claw, now these 2 claws do 5 damage. Once I play the second claw, now these claws all do 7 damage, etc, etc, etc. Glaciers, like I said, we lived. That's good. That's good. This is probably the only card that I'm going to actually turf. This card's not super great, but the fact that we have Bird-Faced Urn, which means we heal too whenever we play it, means I'll probably just stick with it and use it. But like these other, like Boot Sequence is great, because it costs 0 and gives you 10 block. Starts in your hand, and there are plenty of fights where people start hitting you really hard right at the start. I've said it before, Glacier, I think, is the best single defensive card that Defect has. It's nuts. Multi per draw? What do you mean? Like, they go back down to 3 damage after the fight is over. You have to build them up every fight, but still, they cost nothing. And they start out-damaging strikes very quickly. Like, we removed a strike from our deck. You can basically think of these as replacing the 3 strikes, and these as replacing the 4 defends. And honestly, I would take a Boot Sequence and a Glacier over 4 defends. Like I said, the Consume, we don't have a source of slot generation, so we might actually get rid of it if we don't see a Capacitor soon. Yeah. What I said is reasonable. Yeah, thinking of it a bit more like a deck building game, because it is technically a deck building game. Except the mechanics for how you go about building a deck are themselves, like, coded into this whole other video game frame. Well. It's a deck building. Well, they're deck building games. Dominion started the genre. And when I say deck building, I mean, like, they're physical cards. It's a physical card game. Not a digital one. So, we have fewer defensive cards total. Which, again, it's like one of those things. It's like once we get up and running and our Frost Orbs are blocking for 5 each, that's not that big a deal. But I am probably going to want to grab a couple. You played Dominion, but I never have any idea what I'm doing. That's fair. Yeah, that game definitely requires some thought as well. Most deck building games do, at least if they're any good. Though Dominion's so old that, like, it's practically been solved by people who've played it so much. It's like they know what cards are good and what to get. There's very little interaction in Dominion, which I don't like. Alright, I want elites. I don't have any AoE, which is not great, since 2/3 of the elite fights in Act 2 are multi-target. 2, 3, 3, 2. What do we got for fires? I can probably skip this shop, just do the 2 elites here. Okay, so I have to make a choice between an elite and a fire there. And then I get double fire. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Alright, let's rock and roll. I like gather your resources, then use resources to blow up bad guys. Or it's like, I don't know how similar. Oh, Dominion? Dominion is nothing like Magic at all. That's what I play against, so I tend to be there for social rather than game. Yeah. Learn your shit, kill things with said learn shit. Alright, we got Gambling Chip. I don't want Consume. I don't need Boot Sequence. Dual Cast. In fact, get rid of Reboot too. Just give me more actual cards. Ooh. You know what? Give me that Overclock. Rip. Hold up. Reboot. I can grab Claw again. No. Grab me that Ball Lightning. Oh, maybe I should have Cold Snapped. Nah, fuck it. Let's do a bunch of damage to him. Okay, so we put the Hex on us, which sucks. Wow, this Wow, this hand has no block in it. Good news is, we can do a bajillion damage to him. Bad news is, we're gonna take a bajillion damage. It's already down to 25. Okay. I think he's toast? Yeah, he's... Ugh. Not great. Took 21 damage. These are all upgraded. That's really weird. I'm gonna take the Leap Plus, because I said, you know, we're basically down a couple. Ooh, we're not hitting that shop. We're not hitting that shop. Wait a minute. Actually, I will take it, because we got the gambling chip. Toxic Egg is worth it. Toxic Egg is worth it. Toxic Egg makes every skill we see automatically upgraded. Ooh, this is rough. I'm only down by 19 health. I'm gonna look at the cards. Because... Okay, Capacitor is one we want. Because I would rather try to make use of Consume than just try to get rid of it. Especially since we're gonna have to get rid of that curse at the next shop. So it'll be like 2 shops away before we can really get rid of it. Yeah, I think I take that Capacitor. Sick. Get rid of the Writhe, obviously, since it does nothing. They're doing 12 damage. I'm gonna keep Boot Sequence, because I'll probably gain... Not the best. That's like mad overkill on block, but oh well. So he's buffing, so we need to knock him down if we can. We put Machine Learning up, so we're seeing extra cards, which is handy. Yeah, he's hitting me for... Well, you're actually hitting me for 14, so I guess I should knock him down. Good news is I can actually play 3 attacks here. Did I already play the boot sequence? I did, didn't I? Yep. Alright, well, we're gonna take a bunch of damage. I need more powers to block with or something. And then another 12. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. What kind of hologram? Yeah. What I needed was an energy relic. Because, like, 3 energy, I'm kind of actually using it all every turn. So I'm not really being able to save it up with Ice Cream. Like, the zero-cost claws kind of help. And right now, Meteor is all that, like, actually generates this energy. It's not great. Can I knock an asshole down? Nope. I could hologram reboot. I'm getting 9 block right now. Thanks, J-Nerdling, but I don't think this will help that much. Alright, well, I definitely need to leap. So we're sitting at 16. Which means we're taking an extra 10. Defragment, no. So I basically have to hologram out a block card. Ugh. Fine. And then I guess I just like... Oh right, and he's dealing 3 damage. Whatever. Slashing him, I guess. Or claw, or whatever. Oh hey, and that asshole died to lightning. That's pretty great. Only 1 glacier. He's getting up and he's buffing. So let's actually knock him the fuck down. Then I'll just defragment, heal up a bit, save the energy for once. Okay. That was definitely rough, but it could have been worse. I can't knock you down, but I can make it probable that you die. I can make it for certain that you die. There's still a power in here. Rip 2 health. Okay, that's fine. Turbo, turbo, turbo. And it's pre-upgraded thanks to the Toxic Egg. Take the turbo. Take the turbo. We need that card draw. Fuck. I kind of wish I had top here. Top would be nuts. Nah, it's fine. I'm actually not gonna... No, I need more block than that. Rip. Okay, turbo first. Overclock. Oh wait, I have a leap right here. Never mind. We got enough block. We're cool. Oh wait, no we don't. Rip. Should have drank a potion. Good news is we get to heal a bunch and channel some lightning. Cool. Thanks, ice cream. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be rotating those potatoes. Machine learning. Claw at them because it's free damage. Fuck. I was like, wait, why can't I play the glacier? It's because we drew a void, so our energy actually went down by 1. We need more block. We're sitting at 19. That actually, you know what, fine. That makes us full on block. I still get to play the claw. I don't get to capacitor, but at least we take no damage. Which I'd rather do here. Turbo. Yeah, basically a 3-to-1 return on our energy with turbo is pretty good. Although, having a bunch of, like, voids, you know, they also eat up cards. Only once. Ethereal means they just evaporate at end of turn. The burns are stuck in here, though, so I'm definitely going to want this fight to end soon-ish. I don't remember what debuff he puts on us. Not that I really care. And then I just pass, save the energy. Excuse me. Frail and weak. I think I'm going to kill you. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. I do keep saying we need more card draw. And Skim is better card draw, but Cool-Headed also gives us defense and rotates orbs. And we do things with orbs. Cool-Head is a lower rarity, so I'm more likely to see it again in the future, so I'm gonna grab the Skim. Almost makes me want to chuck the Overclock. But it's like, because you can't know what cards you're gonna see in the future, so I grabbed it because I knew we needed card draw. He's dealing 14 damage. That blocks 12 damage. Oh no, it does block 14. And I get to use all my energy. Nice. Oh wait, no, it blocks 13. Rip. Whatever. We're fine. Cool. He does put a wound in, though. That's a problem. Yeah. Yeah. Block a whole bunch for me, will ya? Cool. So Stab Hand keeps doing more and more damage. Like, he just doesn't really stop. Consume? Consume will gain me 6 block. Because I'll gain 2 focus. 4 orb slots probably fine. So what'll that be? That'll actually be 21 block right there. And then I'll just machine learning. Like, leap, make sure I take no damage, but machine learning is the extra card draw. 3 damage is fine because we're healing off of our powers. Did I not play a power in here? I did not play a power. So now he's doing like 28 damage. We're blocking for 21, so we're actually good there, and then, yeah, I just save the energy. Yeah, so like when you're in a situation like this where you have 21 free block, now you can start saving energy, because you actually don't need to spend energy on not dying. Ooh, this is rough. I could Meteor Strike. How much block would I get? I'd get 27. I don't think I can give up the Frost Orbs right now. It would take too long to get back into them. Yeah, this Meteor Strike is starting to look like a bit of a mistake. If I grab get the arm relic thing that gives me an extra slot every other turn, it might work, because I definitely, like, I don't want to get rid of these Frost Orbs. because I think I'll die if I do that. So we're sitting at 30, or if I rotate, we're sitting at 27 plus 9. We're sitting at 36, which will actually fully block this turn and deal a bunch of damage and give us a bunch of energy. Okay, I'll do it. No point in rebooting, since I don't have any energy. And now I've got, like, way more energy than I'm ever gonna need. Like, I'm probably gonna be able to hologram if I really want to. So he's back down to a single hit. What can I hologram? Oh, crap. Had I not played the Glacier, I could have hologrammed Meteor again. That would have been nuts. 12 plus 7 is 19. Plus 5 is 24. So that already gives us enough block. So I don't need to grab a block card. I think I'm going to grab Turbo. Yeah, just to make sure we got energy going into the future. Gonna do that. Now we're like overkill on block. I'm gonna dual cast just for absurd amounts of energy. There we go. There we go. Yeah, sitting on 14 energy now. See, our claws are doing like 11 damage for free. Yeah, rotate that baloney. How much is that? 42? No. Yeah, 42. Let me draw more cards for free because that's how this works. So he's certainly hitting us. If I get rid of that orb, I gain 6. You know what? Just do it. Okay, so another 6 damage. Not terrible. I think he's probably like actually really dead. Yeah. Woo! We didn't take too much damage. Smiling Mask is I think we take the recursion. Yeah, upgraded recursion, please. Now, I actually don't want to nap, because even though we're missing 24 health, and it says, you know, heal 30% of max 22, but because we have the Regal Pillow, we actually always heal an additional 15 on top of that. So we actually heal 37, which is a bit overkill. Like, if we get really shit-kicked, then I guess I'll just have to skip an Elite and nap here. But I don't see that happening. It could. What would be the best card to upgrade? Capacitor's not bad. Defragment, I think, stops us from dying the most. Although Boot Sequence, if we're up against Slavers, would be pretty good. We just fought Stab Hand, so the next Elite fight is either Slavers or Gremlin Leader. Gremlin Leader's really going to come down to the first couple turns. How much he attacks, how often we're able to kill his little dudes. Because, like, once we get rolling and we're just, like, drawing a bajillion cards with a bajillion energy, then we can just, like, slap his shit around. That won't become a problem. It's like upgrading Glacier is just, like... It gets 3 extra block, which is not... I think the Defragment does way more work for us. The only other thing is Boot Sequence, because the Slavers hit decently hard every single turn, including the first one. So, it's like 3 block. Nah, give me the defrag. Oh, maybe it should have been Machine Learning. Upgrading Machine Learning means it starts in your opening hand. Yeah, and it's the Slavers. Okay, so obviously get rid of that. I'm gonna keep the Boot Sequence. Leap is actually decent here. Get rid of those two. Hologram doesn't do anything unless you already have stuff in your discard pile. We turbo for obvious reasons. Then Machine Learning, Boot Sequence, Leap. I got 4 energy. They're still doing stuff. I'm going to throw Poison at this man. Because he'll probably die before the poison finishes him off. You guys are doing what? 34 damage? Boom. Didn't even need to drink one of the Dex potions. Okay, so then I just claw at your face. Cool. Whew. Reasonable turn 1. Honestly, a very good turn 1 against these. He likes... I always go for the bat guy first, because 1, he can make us vulnerable, which means we take a time and a half damage. And 2, he can put a debuff on us that makes it so that we can't attack at all next turn, which I don't much appreciate. Capacitor, give us the orb slots. Full snap, recursion claw. And then take a bunch of damage, because I drew no block cards. And yeah, he puts 2 wounds in our deck every turn, which is annoying for sure. Okay, the good news is I got a bunch of lightning out of that. The bad news is I can't attack, and they're all hitting me. I mean, they're always all hitting me. That's just how it goes. I need... Nope. I was going to say I need defragment. There's both of them. And a void. I could try to skim into them. And we got no more frost orb generation until we flip our deck. They're doing 29. Part of me doesn't want to skim, because that'll leave me at 3 energy. Then if I draw a void... No, I can still defragment. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. So now those are blocking for more. I can't attack. I'm not sure I even should dual cast. I think I just end turn with 1 energy. Cool, cool. So we take no damage, which is good. He's debuffing us there. Yep, there's the vulnerable. So now their hits are really hard. And like it actually shows you the time and a half damage that they're going to be dealing, which is nice. You don't have to like do the math in your head. Hologram in first hand after reshuffling. Magical. It's 12 free block. It's like, that's 21 damage, but it's random. Like, I have no guarantee it's actually going to kill any of the people I want it to kill. Yeah, fuck it. Give me more frost. Cool, cool, cool. So he actually died. Nice. We actually managed to get enough block. Yeah, like, look at my... It's like... Can't play any of that. If I had Runic Pyramid, it's like, those are in my hand forever. Well, not the Void, but... Alright, so you're guaranteed to die to poison. I'm just gonna... Cool. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because that was, like, my guaranteed source of damage. Although he doesn't hit very hard, which is why I usually leave him till last. I'm just gonna save, because we're... Yeah. Peace Pipe. Auto Shields is pretty good. The problem is drawing into Auto Shields. If you have Auto Shields already in your hand at the start of the turn, you just play it first. When you don't have any block yet. We don't have any source of Dark Orbs, and we don't have any AoE. But we kind of proved we didn't really need it, because that's the fight where you need AoE the most, I think. Well, that or Gremlin Leader. I'm going to take Stack, because as our deck gets bigger, Stack gets better. And if you draw Stack very early on, you know, when it's not going to give you a lot of block. Like, think of it this way, like, right now there have to be... Let's compare it to an upgraded Defend. As long as there are at least 5 cards in the discard, it's as good as an upgraded Defend. And you can play cards from your hand. You can play Stack last. So you can make sure there are more cards in there. And since we have Hologram, which can fetch out any card in our discard, say we draw Stack early on in our deck and then Hologram later, we can use Hologram to grab Stack when it's giving us like 18 block, and Hologram itself gives us 5. We can just like spend 2 mana, gain a bunch of block. I don't think I'm going to go to this fire. I think I'm going to fight that elite. Potion Belt gives us 2 extra potion slots. Not very good until you're on, what is it, Ascension 11, where you actually get limited to 2 potion slots by default instead of 3. Then it's like, okay-ish. But not the best. Alright, it looks like we're fighting all 3 of the different elites. Okay, so Boot Sequence blocks both of these dudes. This guy gets stronger every time you hit him, with an attack, I should mention. He doesn't get stronger from the lightning procs. So he's annoying. And he weakens you every time he hits you, which makes your attack deal 25% less damage, which is also annoying. He buffs the shit out of them and then hits hard, and resummons dudes. So he's annoying. As soon as you kill him, the other guys go away, but if you don't kill these guys, he just keeps... when he buffs them, he buffs himself as well. And then he starts hitting for like 72 damage. So you kind of want to kill these dudes, because then instead of buffing, he'll spend a turn resummoning or buffing. And if he's resummoning or buffing, that means he's not attacking. And that's the thing you want least in this fight, is for him to ever attack. Alright, so yeah, that takes care of that. 6. Okay, so I can just straight up kill him. Yeah, I think that's actually what... Ooh, turbo! I want him dead first. Because, well... Oh, actually, I probably didn't need to use the boot sequence there. I am actually going to drink this Dex potion. Because that was going to give us almost all the block. See, so he multi-attacks, so that means that 4 extra strength he just gave himself applies to all of his attacks, which is why him getting buffs is really scary. Because basically every buff is an extra 12 damage. Like, he's hitting for 30 right now. Next buff, he'll hit for 42, then 54, and it's just like, it's a lot of damage. Wow, that actually doesn't kill him. It's real annoying. It's not a great turn to draw this card on either. I have no block in my hand. Magical. I also can't guarantee that this idiot dies. Yeah, in fact, the best block I have is playing Meteor. But then I don't have any energy. No, hold up. Defragment, actually. Static Discharge. Claw this idiot. In turn. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt real bad. Okay, and now he's resummoning. Yeah. I want you to hurt real bad. Okay. So the good news is he's already half dead. These assholes just wait around for 2 turns and then do like a huge attack. Okay. Hologram out Meteor Strike. Kill him. Okay, so you're already almost dead. So if I zap, I actually gain energy. No one's hitting me this turn. I'm actually going to reboot here. Fuck. Capacitor. Recursion. Do that just to generate the Frost Orbs. Pass turn. Nice. He died anyway. So he buffs no one but himself. He can sometimes still attack after that. He usually doesn't. If he's got no dudes, he'll usually resummon. But I've seen him still attack with no dudes when I was planning on him not doing that, and it was really bad. It was really bad. Meteor Strike. Disgusting. And then dual cast, and he's dead. Ooh. The problem with calipers, so normally at end of turn you lose all your block. You know, even if you overblocked, you don't get to keep it in future turns. Caliper says you get to keep, or you lose 15 of your block rather than all of it. Which means for it to actually do anything, you have to consistently, turn by turn, have 15 more block than the damage you're taking. And if you're already doing that, you don't need calipers because you're winning. So I consider calipers like basically bottom tier. Because it only does anything when you're already... when you weren't gonna lose anyway. Like, if you can keep calipers... like, they're... on occasion it's good. Like, there's some enemies, like, if there's certain bosses that'll, like, charge up for a turn and then do a big attack, but say you drew a whole bunch of block on the turn where he's charging up, then you can, like, whip out, get up to 40 block, keep 25 of it for the next turn, and then play even more block, because he might be hitting you for, like, 78 damage. Outside of those corner cases, though, like, I'm just saying it's not completely useless, but I don't like it. Fission. Vision works really well with, Consume. But there's only one Consume in the deck. No, I think we just take Steam Barrier. And we were, what, 48? We only took like 14 damage? Which is not bad for an elite fight. Do I want to remove a card from my deck? Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely I do. Writhe. See you later. So we're probably going to nap once and then upgrade. They're not hitting me, so I don't need boot sequence. Those are all powers. I can't even play all of them. Get rid of static discharge. Just like power up. Power, power, power. And we get to heal a bit too, so that's fun. So these guys put a buff on themselves that makes them get 4 strength stronger every turn, and then they just attack every turn after that. Well, you got the least health, so... I need more block cards. See, stack's pretty good here. 13 blocks, straight up. I don't get to save an energy, but... I probably won't get to save energy until I actually kill one of these dudes, and even then. Or until I draw Turbo. Hold up. Defragment. Meteor Strike this fool. Claw. Claw. That may have been a bad idea. Yeah, it didn't kill him. Yeah, that was a bad play. I didn't even think about what I was doing. I was just like, I can play a bunch of cards! Ah! Now I'm the Birdman! Anyway. Give me that Glacier. Glace me up. Yeah, there's 24 block. They're dealing 28. Cool. And Ball Lightning this buffoon, I guess. And you know what? Dual cast that. Give me way more energy than I need. Yeah, definitely napping now. Definitely napping. Yeah, you see how they just keep getting stronger. It's a bit annoying. That's 2 free heals. Recursion. Did I even need that? No. I literally had 18 block right there. Whatever. Get it out of the deck, I guess. Turbo, turbo, turbo. I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Energy potion's not bad. Another capacitor. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, give me the other capacitor. Now we can start using consume. Nap. Yeah, boom, all the way back up to 60. Regal Pillow makes up... Ooh, Snecko makes up for our mistakes. Okay, so I don't need that. Don't need that. Probably don't need that. I want to get orbs up and running ASAP. Energy potions are way better if you have ice cream, because now you just get to keep the energy. You can just drink that in any fight. Wow, this whole hand sucks dog butt. Like a dog was really confused. I think I have to Steam Barrier here about the goings-on behind it. Oh, Machine Learning is free, that's nice. Free Zap. I think if I hologram, this is only when I draw a card, so if I hologram, it's actually going to cost what it's supposed to cost. So he's hitting me for 10? Okay, so I'm actually fine. I'm going to hologram oh wow, nope, that's not how it works. It actually keeps its random cost even in the graveyard. That sucks. Good news is we're actually, like, slamming him pretty hard, pretty fast. 0 cost leave, 0 cost stack, boom. Pass. Not gonna spend extra energy on those. Free skim, free defrag. Turbo still costs 3. Potato that potato. Draw me more cards. Block a bunch. I'm looking for 20. I need 7. You know what? I will spend the 3 energy. And keep 3 energy. He's already dead. And I get to heal. Alright, that's not terrible. Oh, Meteor's free, look at that. And he really did. Upgraded hologram, absolutely. It was just like, snap pick. There's a few, yeah, the jawworm, they're even early on. Yeah, the jawworm and the red louse. Consume becomes a lot better with 2 capacitors. Especially if I upgrade the capacitors. Machine learning's tempting. We're fighting automaton, yeah. Thing is, I need to draw in to consume after capacitors for them to be that good. God, 3 focuses is a little, that's good. The 2 energy, though, is rough. I think I'm going to be safe and make it machine learning. Yeah. Because getting that power in and of itself helps us get our other powers set up because we're going to draw into them quicker. And then, because like once we get our power set up, we're blocking for like a million bajillion every turn. Yeah, I'll keep that. Get rid of those ones. Okay, so machine learning, defrag, recursion, ball lightning. We did what? Like, well, I can look right there. We did like 31 damage turn 1. Not terrible. Glacier. Cool. Cold snap or capacitor? I'm at 9 plus 8 is 17. Thing is, if I don't play capacitor now, I won't see it for a while. Nah. So you want to kill these little orb guys first. He never resummons them. These are the only 2. Because, they steal a card that is no longer in our deck until we kill them, and then it automatically gets added straight to our hand. And also they put shields on this guy, which is really annoying. He took my reboot. Son of a bitch. Yeah, he's actually blocking for him, not for himself. Only taking 8 right now, so I can play this for sure. Keep clawing at your face. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. Well, that was a waste of energy. Rip. Whew. There's our turbo. Do I want to grab a capacitor, or do I want to just go turbo crazy? He is hitting for 24. I am already blocking for 22. Grab me the capacitor, get that up and running. Hologram me out. Another turbo, go even more nuts. Play static discharge for the heals. Play the other capacitor, play the consume. End turn. Yeah, I think we got this fight. I think we got it. I think they might actually be programmed to go for your highest rarity cards as well. They like always seem to take rares from me. Okay, oh yeah, he also keeps buffing himself as well, and he's got like a big super attack turn called Hyper Beam, which is not fun. I'm actually gonna play Boot Sequence just to get it out of the deck, because at this point, like, we're blocking so much for free anyway. Do I want to consume one more time? Yeah. Yeah. I think that's reasonable. Let's overclock. Wow. Well, since there's nothing else worth grabbing, and since I actually gain energy by playing the hologram to grab the turbo this way. Alright, so, yeah, we're pretty good on energy. I could have also grabbed overclocked, but I'd rather I don't want to put that many burns in this early. Yeah, here's this Hyper Beam turn. He's hitting for 48. I need Frost Generation. Rip. Recursions. Make some Frost. Yeah. Just, leap and jump and bound. Hold up. Kill him. Give me the Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike him. Zap, gain even more block. I now have no Frost. Good news is I take no damage, so who needs Frost when you're at full health? The answer is me. I'm gonna need Frost. For sure. Yeah, that should do more than fine. Dual cast that, just to give us more energy. No point in steam barriering. Yeah, I think this fight is like gold. So like he's doing 16 extra damage. Half of his damage is from those buffs. Turbo. Yeah, do a recursion, gain me more energy. Draw cards. Meteor Strike, which gains a bunch of block and a bunch of energy. Play the Glacier now. Christ. Zap. End turn. 92 block. Oh, Calipers! Wow. Actually, I'm generating 20 block and losing 15. So I'm actually gaining block every turn just by sitting here. Not counting when he's, you know, actually attacking us. There's cards in that discard that I would like to use. Right meow. Disgusting. And then just to be super safe, grab me that Glacier again. Glacier again. Claw, overclock. Ball lightning. End turn. Yeah. Yeah, he can't do a damn thing. I don't even need the block. Reboot, I guess. I actually haven't played Reboot yet, surprisingly. How much is it? I'm clawing for 23. And we're at full health. This is a good run. Yeah, triple digit block. It's pretty disgusting. Ooh, we got a choice to make. Rainbow's great, because it's a guaranteed source of frost. And with how much focus we have, frost is really good. And it's a source of dark, which can do a lot of damage. Although, dark gets... At no focus, dark is better than lightning. But the more focus you get, they actually don't scale at the same rate. Lightning starts becoming better and better and better. And with the amount of focus we have, dark might not be that good. Soon, bit by bit, he will hit the Ascension 11 wall. We're not that far away. Creative AI is insane. At the start of each turn, add a random power card to your hand. Considering how good a lot of his powers are, and like how much extra energy we're getting, we can actually play most of those powers most of the time. And with Birdface Urn, we heal. Core Surge is just really solid. Being able to gain an artifact in every fight means, you know, taking slightly fewer debuffs. The only downside to Creative AI is if we fight Woke Boy, it'll be rough. It basically becomes a wound. Because I don't think we can get away with playing Creative AI against Woke Boy. We've already got a ton of powers. But I think we take... Yeah, I think we take Creative AI. Ooh, I did say we really want an energy relic, but we have Potion Belt, which means we can actually store up a decent chunk of potions. And orb slots make Consume really good. Consume's already decent, but now, if we're up against Woke Boy... Because if we're up against Woke Boy, we can outscale his scaling with ours. Like, our defragments outscale his strength gain decently, especially once we get capacitors up and start consuming some of them. But that requires playing a lot of powers. Doing this means we don't have to play the capacitors first before we start outscaling him really hard. Oh, this is rough, because this is only really good... Okay, this is always good, but this is the best option against Woke Boy. If we're up against not Woke Boy, this is probably the best option. But it's like, does Woke Boy kill us if we don't have this? And I think the answer is maybe. Do Slurms Mackenzie or Deku and Dona kill us if we don't have Sozu but have Inserter? I don't think so. I don't think we die to those either way, so I think we take the safest option for the most dangerous fight. You know, we mitigate the worst case scenario. As opposed to and there he is, it's Woke Boy. Alright, well, it's 3 o'clock. Thanks for joining me. If you like what you saw, feel free to follow both here on Twitch as well as the various social media platforms. No, genuinely, I talked a lot this stream. My voice is already like... And besides, I'm doing double streams tomorrow. So... I appreciate... Oh, the uptime didn't work. I appreciate that you want to see more, but you're gonna have to tune in tomorrow night to see how this run ends. Can we defeat the big head? You know, can we make it all the way to Woke Boy and take him out? Anyway, and also feel free to join the new Discord server that we got now to just sort of like hold the community all in one place. And it's a great place because like there are going to be times where I'm going to like be asking the community, you know, what they think about different games or different sorts of schedules and that sort of thing, different donation incentives. As you can still see, I've still got the DK incentive going on down there. But anyway, thanks for joining me. Have a good night.